So, you found a dorm overseer key and you want to know what to do with it. Let's get into it. First of all, I am going to buy that one because 1.6 mil is pretty reasonable. So, I don't believe this key is worth as much as people are listing it for. 2.8 mil. When I first logged on today, the cheapest one was this one, the 3.3 mil. I don't believe this key is actually worth that much. You only get 2 uses out of it. I don't think I'm about to go pull over 3 mil from these 2 uses, but we'll find out, won't we? Alright, so for this first raid, I am in the practice mode, so we can just run over, show you where the key is, unlock it, and then I plan on opening it 4 times for the end of the video and showing all the loot I got, see if it's worth the current price tag, which I'm hoping it will be, but I don't think it is. So first of all, I rate this key as being somewhere between B and A. I think until I actually see the loot, it's kind of a B tier key. It's guaranteed spawn every single Shoreline raid, but I have tried finding it about 5 times and I have not been able to get there fast enough. Someone always races over there, gets the key before I can and dips, or I don't know if there's just like a vacuum cheater sucking it up every time, because there's been several times where I swear I should have been the first person there. Scavs are still up, nothing's dead, and the key is just not there. And it says on the wiki it's supposed to be guaranteed. So, I don't know. That's to be found out, but as far as we know, it's guaranteed every raid. The loot behind the lock is decent. It's good, but not 3 mil, or not 1.5 mil per use good. But we will also see on that. And the last thing to mention about the key is it is in PvP servers only. This key is unobtainable in PvE, which is a little interesting to me because I'm pretty sure Nikita at one point said that everything was going to stay the same between PvP and PvE. So it's weird that they added a key. Like, the ref keys make sense because requires PvP. But this key it's not a ref key. Like, yes, it's used for a ref quest, which I'll talk about after we open the door. But it's just, it's a static spawn key. You can find it every raid. So I don't know why they left out of the hands of us PvE players. So here we are on customs. This is the 3-story dorm. Love it or hate it, this is a good spot for loot and PvP. I do love me a good dorms raid. We're coming into the 2nd floor, and this is the door we're looking for. It's got bars on it, and it's got graffiti on it. We're gonna unlock it. Okay, so coming right in. That jacket is not lootable. We've got a little weapon safe here, no items in it. What we're looking for is weapon attachments on this desk here. There can also be a gold spawn right here. So we'll grab up all of these. Some good scopes. Oh, we got something hidden here. Okay, and then on the floor, there can be more weapon attachments. And I don't believe the weapon attachments are supposed to spawn on the floor. I think sometimes they try to spawn on the table and then fall to the floor. Moving on, we're going to look around this body. So we've got some more suppressors. We'll loot the body itself. This is a dead PMC. And then we've got a lion and an axle. And then there can be a armor spawn inside the cupboard here. There can be a headset spawn on the railing here. There can be a gun that's on the back of the couch. And then inside the couch, there can be an armor. So, unlucky this raid. And that's pretty much all we got. Now, I'm wondering if because of the new Zabralo task line is part of why the price of this key has gone up so much. The one where you have to kill multiple people on factory. That could be the reason, because maybe people are pulling a bunch of Zabralos out of here, but I'm not sure. All in all, that's a bit of cash, but at the same time, I don't think we just made 1.5 mil. I don't think we did at all. So we're going to go ahead and disconnect, and I'm going to go show you guys where we find the key. Alright, we've made it to the smuggler's hideout. This is the new area on Shoreline that they added a few months ago. And we want to focus our efforts up here near the top of the hill. So there's the gun range right down there. And we're going to start with this little hut right here. So the first possible key spawn is in here on this pan. Next, you want to walk out, take a peek in this ashtray. No key this raid. Then from here, we just run inside the building. And we are looking at this here bed. So the key can be right here on the bed. And the last spot is down here. And inside this book. Okay. Maybe it's not a guaranteed spawn anymore. It should be here. So either it fell through the map somehow, or this just proves it is no longer a guaranteed every single raid key. Which actually makes sense for why the price has gone up so much. And I'm fine with it. I don't think it needs to be a guaranteed every raid key. But it does make it a little bit harder to get your hands on, so I don't know. Maybe BSG will change it again, but yeah, I'm definitely now convinced that it is no longer a guaranteed key because I should have found it in the multiple raids that I've done. So that's going to be it for the Dorms Overseer key. I stand by what I said about it being a B tier key. The reason for that is because it only has 2 uses. It's no longer guaranteed to be found every raid, so it's a little bit harder to get your hands on. It's a really bloated price at the moment for what's actually behind the door. Yes, it does have good loot. Very good place to get weapon parts, scopes, things like that, especially if you're playing on hardcore. You know, the best place to get some of those scopes. But it's just, you're not going to get your money back. So for that reason, I got to call it a B tier key. If you disagree with me, let me know in the comments. And as always, if this video helped you in any way, please leave a like. I don't care about you subscribing. The rest of this video is just going to be clips of me opening this key 4 times. So, yeah, if you want to stick around and watch that, go ahead. Okay, first use. Double GP coin. Triple GP coin. Someone's here. Scavs. Nothing on the bed. So far, kind of lame loot. No gun, no armor, no headphones. Wow, this is terrible. This is actually terrible. Actually terrible. Yeah, that is not one in the glasses. That is not even close to 1.5 mil that I paid for that one use of this key. Could have got him. Okay, we made it. Oh, what armor? Got a slick. No headphones. Okay, I think that's everything. Oh, can I grab that? Well, I can't get that because the body's in the way. Oh, nope, that's nothing. Okay, so here's everything, so I can screenshot it. Well, we survived and we got stuff. We got a slick and a bunch of random stuff. The 3 scopes are pretty nice. I'm a huge fan of this one. I love putting it on shotguns or SMGs, but it's only 40k. That one's also 44k, and this one's 60. So, some money there. What's a slick go for? 140 because, you know, you can't keep the plates in it. Kind of sucks. Definitely kind of sucks. But hey, we're doing it for the video. Also got a GP coin. I don't have ref unlocked yet, so I don't really know the value of a single GP coin. But yeah, it is what it is. Definitely not worth the key so far, in my opinion. If I were to sell the slick, maybe I made 800k. You know, still waiting for some offers to come in from being sold. But if we receive that, put it together, yeah, there's 60k. Sell the slick, 80k or 800k. So it's still not worth the price of the key. I basically got half my money back, which is kind of sad. So with the current state of the market, I think you're better off just selling this key if you find it instead of running it. I am actually not going to run the other 2 times because it's just not worth it at the moment. So yeah, I'd rather go and like touch grass or something. But that's gonna be it. Like I said, this is required for a quest, so that's a reason to have it. But besides that, the loot's good. Don't get me wrong, the loot is good. It's just, why is the key so overpriced right now? This should be $1 million key. It should be 1 mil, not 2.8. Yeah, that's my opinion.